MLB Around the Plate, brought to you by RBI Baseball Australia. Let's check out the standings. All right, let's start at the top here. With the AL East, the New York Yankees 25 wins, 18 losses. They are 4 games clear of the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays, Tampa Bay Rays. And the Baltimore Orioles struggling 9.5 games back. They seem to be missing some pitching this year. AL Central, Detroit Tigers on top, doing a stellar job. 3.5 games clear of the Guardians, 4.5 games clear of the Royals. The Twins and the Chicago White Sox back there struggling a fair bit. Seattle Mariners in the AL West, 23-19. They're at the top of the table. Texas Rangers only half a game back. Houston Astros, 1.5 games back. Athletics are playing 500 baseball, and the Angels are struggling there. They are 6 games back. In the National League East, the New York Mets on top there, 2.5 games clear of the Phillies, 6 games clear of the Braves. They are playing 500 baseball. The Nats and the Marlins way back, 10.5, 11 games back. The NL Central, the Chicago Cubs playing some great baseball. They're 1 game clear of St. Louis Cardinals. Milwaukee Brewers 4 games back. The Reds 4.5. And the Pirates struggling with 10 games back, and they are just going through some managerial changing. At present, the Dodgers at the top of the table in the NL West, 1 game back. The Padres, the San Francisco Giants, 4 games back. They are slipping away a little bit. They were red hot to start the year. The Diamondbacks 6 games back, and the Colorado Rockies well back, 21.5 games back there. Let's take a look at today's scores and games. The Braves 5-2 over the Nats. The Orioles got done 4-0 by the Twins. Chicago White Sox down 7 runs to 1 of the Reds. The Blue Jays 3, Tampa Bay Rays 8. The Astros got done 1-0 and a bit of a pitching duel there. And the Athletics got done 19 runs to 2. Some of our hitting stats: Aaron Judge at the top of the table for average, 412. Freddie Freeman 370. Jacob Wilson, the shortstop for the Athletics. I'm absolutely loving watching him. He's 347 at the moment. Now, he's only had 9 strikeouts for the year. 8. 9 strikeouts for the year. Quite impressive to watch. Doesn't strike out a lot, gets the ball in play, and still hitting 347. Paul Goldsmith, 346. Manny Machado, 340. Stephen Kwan, 325, along with Aranda. Will Smith, 324, and that will do us there for the average. Let's take a look at home runs. So not only is Aaron Judge on top with average, he's also at 15 home runs, along with Shohei Ohtani and Kyle Schwarber. Corbin Carroll with 14. He had a 2 home run day the other day. Cal Raleigh, 13. Suarez, 13. Trent Grisham, 12. Billy Abreu, 11. Along with Bregman, Pete Crow Armstrong, Suzuka, and Fernando Tatis Jr. And there is a couple more there. Spencer Torkelson and James Wood all on 11. One I always like to look at is who's having the most strikeouts in the year so far. Let's take a look at this. Togalia, 61. Buxton, 56. LED La Cruz, 55. Brian Reynolds, 55. Austin Riley, 55. Trevor Story, 55. Ryan McMahon, 53. Devers, 52. All right, let's take a look at pitching and the ERA to start with. Max Fried, 6 wins, no losses, with an ERA of 1.11. 1.11. Katie Sanger, 1.2. He's 4-2. Hunter Brown, a 143. Alamar, 147. Cubic, 166. Eovaldi, 178. Crochet with a 193. Zato with a 2. Yamamoto with a 2.12. And Jacob deGrom with a 2.29. Big one for me, innings pitched at this time of the year. Starting to see some pitches go a little bit longer. Zach Wheeler with 58. Hunter Brown, 56.2, along with Max Fried. Seth Lugo. Crochet with 56. Framer Valdez with 56. Eovaldi, 55.2, Logan Webb 55.1, Rodon 54.2, and Paul Skeens 54.2. Strikeouts, Mackenzie Cause 75, Zach Wheeler 74, Tarek Skubal was 71, Hunter Brown 67, Rodon was 67, Crochet 65, Higgins was 65, Logan Webb 65, Chris Sale 64, and rounding out the top 10, Hunter Green was 61. Closing pitchers, let's take a look at the saves. Robert Suarez 15, Cole Finnegan 13, Munoz 13, Estevez 12, Miller with 11, Josh Hader with 10, Clace with 9, Edwin Diaz with 9, Hoffman 9, Pagan 9, Tanner Scott with 9, Duran with 8, rounding out our top 10 there. That is a quick look at the MLB around the plate, what's happening in baseball at the moment. Please like, share, and subscribe to all our videos so you can catch up with all the content.